today I'm going to walk you guys through all the materials that you need in order to start painting Minhwa, from choosing the right type of paper to all the paint materials that you need. So if you're planning on starting on your own, or if you were just curious how it works, then this is the video for you. So without further ado, let's get started. The paper you use is called hanji. As you can see, it comes in a huge piece. What I do is, every time I start a new piece, I cut them into sizes that I want. With the leftover pieces, I use them as a color tester. Like you can see here, the paper is super thin and delicate, so be careful when you handle it. It can be damaged easily, but because it's so thin, you can put a drawing in the back to trace them later. There are two types of brushes that I use, Western and Eastern brushes. These are the ones you are more familiar with. I had these for watercolor and acrylic paints. I'm using these brushes to mix the color. So these are the ones that you might be less familiar with. Depending on the size of the brush, you can differentiate the usage. The smallest one is for drawing outlines. It's super flimsy, so be careful when you handle them. The thicker ones are for adding base colors in. Last is the one that you use for adding the gradation. By soaking the brush in the water, you can drag the paint down and create gradations. There are different types of palettes you can choose from. I'm using a single plastic dish. There are porcelain and multi-cell dishes as well, but I prefer this one because it's easier to wash, and if I'm running out of dishes, I can just wash one out. Also, it's easier when you're blending the powder. There are two sets of paints. One is in powder form and the other is what we're used to, the tube paint. Originally in Korea, all pigments were in the form of a powder. Tube paints were created in modern days for cheaper price and convenience. In this case, I used the powder as the base color and the tube to balance the color. Using only the tube is not recommended as it would be too watery. Hanji soaks up water easily, so you need to coat the paper and the paint with a special ingredient called agyo. Without mixing agyo, a drop of paint was spread across the paper. The clear yellow liquid is the traditional agyo, and the white liquid next to agyo is called binder. Like the tube paint, binder is created to lower the cost. This is a black ink. In old traditional days, it was in the form of a stick that you have to grind in order to create a liquid. But now it's in a convenient form. This is for adding shades or black paints to your mix. And you need a bowl or a bucket to have water and clean paper or towels. It really doesn't matter which one you use as long as it's comfortable. When you trace the outlines, you need a masking tape to stick the drawings behind the paper. So that's pretty much all you need. I bought most of them from the class that I've been taking from called 오색 체담. I'll link them down below in case you're interested. A lot of the materials can be found in Insa-dong. I recommend 성심 Pilbang. In terms of international users, I haven't found any Korean art supply websites that ships abroad. I did find tube paint on Amazon, and that was pretty much about it. If anybody else knows where to find them, please comment down below and share the love. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!